Greetings, friends. Welcome back to our weekly meditation. Today is Saturday, May 16th, and believe it or not, it's my anniversary. 39 years and counting. We light our chalice this afternoon for the warmth of community and the light of hope. These two things we have actually been working together to nurture and sustain through Zoom gatherings and phone calls, notes, letters, emails. We are keeping our community strong and our hope alive. For today's message, I want to talk to you just briefly about a spiritual practice called the Examen. Many of you may be familiar with that practice, but before I tell you the how-tos, I want to tell you a story, or actually just a brief vignette that is an important lead-in, I think. During the bombing raids of World War II, thousands of children were left orphaned and left to starve. The fortunate ones were rescued and placed in refugee camps where they received good care and plenty of food. But these children, most of them who had lost so much, were not, they were just not able to sleep at night. They were not able to be reassured, no matter how much the people caring for them were trying to reassure them. It wasn't working. But finally, someone hit upon an idea of giving each child a piece of bread to hold at bedtime. Holding their bread, these children could finally sleep in peace. All through the night, the bread reminded them that today I ate and I will eat again tomorrow. That story about sleeping with bread is actually the inspiration for the title of the book about the Examen. There's a lot in here, but the practice is very simple. The practice of the Examen is to ask yourself two questions at bedtime or at the close of the day. The two questions are, what am I most grateful for today? Or, what happened today that I am most grateful for? The other question is, what am I the least grateful for? So that seems very simple. However, I want to just read to you a little piece that the author of this book has put in here about why we need the Examen. And I think you may some of you may discover something of yourself in this. The author writes, I need the Examen because of my pessimistic outlook. I am one of those who feels bad when he feels good for fear he will feel worse when he feels better. Does that sound familiar? And then he goes on, I am also a perfectionist. At a workshop that he leads, 10 people might compliment me, while only one person might tell me something that I could have improved upon. I forget the 10 compliments and remember only what could be improved. I need the Examen to help me notice not only what goes wrong, but especially what goes right. Each night, I first get in touch with what I am grateful for from the day, and I give thanks. Then I ask, what am I not so grateful for? When I discover something I am not grateful for, I name it, feel it, and appreciate that I am not denying it, and that the Spirit is with me in it. Healing occurs to the degree that I welcome all my feelings and let myself be loved in them. In this way, I honestly acknowledge pain and I take in love. Then I can usually fall asleep with a grateful heart, holding what gives me life, holding the bread. What gives you life? And what each day reminds you of that life? What are you most grateful for? What are you least grateful for? Name them both and allow yourself to sit with both and know that both have value and both can teach us. So I offer that practice for you as a way to possibly bring another rhythm to your life, especially to your life while quarantined. I think it's a helpful practice, and I hope that as you do this, you will become familiar with what gives you life. May it be so, and namaste.